Scooters. With their vintage pedigree, hipster style, and environmental friendliness, they're fast becoming the transportation of choice for many New Yorkers.
We all want to be free, and we're in Manhattan. We're trapped on a 13-mile island, so the freedom of being able to get on a scooter and go somewhere, it's liberating.
At Brooklyn Breda, Nick Mendezabel sells and services scooters. He says that they've become popular over the last 5 years as more New Yorkers look for inexpensive, practical ways to get in and out of the city.
People are seeing other people commute. They're seeing them find easier parking. And they're seeing them just get around the city easier. So that in itself is encouraging a whole new swatch of people to get into it, or at least to look into it.
He points out that a tank of gas lasts a week for commuters, and scooters can usually fit into parking spaces too small for even the miniest of cars. But people who buy scooters to make their drive into work easier soon discover that riding is a joy in and of itself.
The air blowing past you, the nimbleness, the fact that when you do ride through Manhattan, you can hear and you can feel the reaction of people. I mean, you don't get that kind of closeness when you're in a car. A scooter still has that uniqueness.
It's the closest thing you can get to flying. You know, once you're on two wheels and going as fast as you can, it's pretty good.
Groups like the New York Scooter Club encourage socializing among the city's riders. They arrange for trips outside New York and throw a weekly get-together at a West Village bar called the Brass Monkey. The club also helps newbies answer common questions about owning a scooter in the city, including one of the most basic.
Do I need a motorcycle license? Yes.
And then there's parking. While it's true that finding a place to leave a scooter isn't hard, few of those places are actually legal. And if riders do avoid parking violations, they still need to worry about having their bikes stolen, knocked over, or otherwise physically abused.
When I was selling my first scooter, I was parking it legally on the street to show the seller that everything's fine, and he was signing the bill of sale, and as he was doing that, an SUV totally backed over my scooter.
Riders new and old can also find a wealth of resources online. One of the most popular sites is iscootny.com, which has a deeply detailed FAQ page that discusses everything from different types of scooters to the laws surrounding riding and parking in New York.
And then we also have New York Scooters Yahoo group, which is a list that's been around for a long time now, and it's huge. If you get on that, you can go back and search all kinds of conversations that have happened over the years and answer all kinds of questions that you have.
For riders in New York, scootering has become more than a way of getting from point A to point B. They've combined fun with practicality to create a scene all their own. This is Brian Stillman for NYPost.com.